Welcome to the Weather Guru podcast for July 2nd, 2023, the Sunday edition. Today we're going to look at the national picture, radar picture, and then we're going to go into Pacific hazards that you may want to be aware of. Happy 4th of July weekend for those who are celebrating in the continental United States and abroad. Now, looking at the weather right now, the National Weather Service radar, we currently have showers and thunderstorms extending from Illinois, Chicago, up through the Great Lakes region, over to Detroit and Cleveland, down into Pittsburgh and Alleghenies, and through Appalachia. These showers will continue throughout today and increase in numerous coverage zones in through Monday. As you can see, I put it in motion here. Now, these are not severe as of yet, but it's garden variety showers that will continue. Elsewhere in the country, we have clear skies and hot weather continuing from Dallas-Fort Worth all the way up through the Great Plains as normal and into the desert Southwest. The Pacific Northwest is looking comfortable with temperatures ranging from 80 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And we have national hazards here. Of course, we have the heat advisories, of course, in the South. It is June and July after all. But just take it easy. Take frequent breaks. Water. Stay in the shade. As temperatures will be, heat indices will push 110 to 115 degrees anywhere from Jackson to Birmingham to Atlanta, up through Columbia, upstate through Charlotte, Raleigh, and those areas along that corridor, and then the panhandle of Florida. Now, elsewhere out west, we also have excessive heat warnings. Temperatures will push 120 degrees from Death Valley, California, down through Phoenix and Tucson, up through the up through the Sierra Nevada range and the Central Joaquin Valley, the San Joaquin Valley. So if you're in Fresno, Bakersfield, Tracy, Modesto, Sacramento, any of those areas coming up through the I-5, I-99 corridor, you want to be very aware that it's going to be very hot, even for California standards, in those areas and zones. Now, we do have just a brief flood watch, and that's in New Mexico and the I-25 corridor. If you're coming through the Raton Pass area, west of Tucumcari, New Mexico, down through Truth or Consequences, there is a flood watch in effect for just New Mexico and the state. That's all the warnings that we have at this time, the current hazards that we have. So that's a good thing. It's a good Sunday for the majority of the country. And on the tropical front, we just have tropical depression, Adrian. It's going to fizzle out here. This will be the last advisory probably coming forward on Monday by the National Hurricane Center. It's going to be a depression that's well west of Cabo San Lucas, Mexico now. And it's going to fizzle out here probably by Monday or Tuesday as we get into the holiday weekend here. It was something. Now, in the Atlantic Basin, we have nothing going on. No tropical development is expected, of course, during the next 48 hours. It's calmed down after a busy June. Now, we head into July. We're going to see how busy it is, depending on the pattern setup, how things are going to play out. In the Central Pacific, also, in Hawaii, you're absolutely fabulous. There's no tropical weather to speak of. And then we just have Adrian here with winds of 35 miles an hour moving west-northwest. That's 7 miles an hour. And it will continue to move up and disintegrate basically by Tuesday. So that's the deal on Adrian. Now, back on the radar here, I just want to say that some of these showers is a marginal chance that there will be some hail with some storms coming into tonight and tomorrow into Monday. So just be on the risk of you on the I-95 corridor. There could be a chance of that hail, small hail, and gusty winds in association with these showers and thunderstorms that are moving through the area at that time. Some showers upstate New York, up through Maine and areas of that area. They need the rain up here in upstate New York and Maine and New England and Boston. Just to be careful for ponding on the roadways there if you're traveling on that area there as well, up 83, up 97 and all those areas there. So that's what we have looking here nationally. Thank you for joining me on the Weather Guru podcast. I wish you a beautiful Sunday, and please be sure to subscribe to this channel for the latest interpretation of tropical and local weather here in the lower 48 United States. Thank you.